Alright, we got the Snap Skydiver reporting live on location this time. And this is a little in-woods cemetery I done found. Well, it's kind of in a cemetery. We on the road here, but, you know, this is something I saw one day in this cemetery. Someone, you know, God bless them, they came by and cleaned up the cemetery a little bit. It might have been the state, but it might have been somebody else. I don't know, but I'm glad they did. Because when I first saw this, it was a year or two ago, I was coming back from a place, and we're taking this little out the road way. I mean, this is a shortcut road I take to get to another city. But I caught this out the corner of my eye while I was driving the truck down here. And my brother in the side, I don't know how, I caught them few gravestones right down the side of the road. And it was all tore up. I mean, there wasn't no trash or anything over here, but it was all growed up and everything. I mean, it's terrible. You know, you could see where there were trees cut down. See, like that maple there? You know, this is all growed up. Here's another one they cut down. That one, they cut that down, but it's coming back. But, I mean, it was just all growed up. You couldn't hardly see it, and it's the saddest thing in the world. I've counted, what, 1, 2, that's 3, and then 4, another marker there, and there's a guy buried back there. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and, you know, probably more back in here. I mean, this was about broke my heart. Because, you know, these people was loved and all that when they was alive. And, you know, then they come and get buried and all. And they get forgotten about. Although, this guy, I don't know who he is. There ain't no name on it. But someone done set some pictures down. You know, it looks like a man and his wife. But, I mean, it's sad. There's only one house on this road. It's about, like, 2 miles that way. But it's out of the woods, and nobody knows about it. And, you know, I ain't related to these folks by blood necessarily, and them some Hardys. But, you know, my great-great-grandmother was a Pike. And then there's some Pikes over here. Don't know nothing about, you know, 1862, so that would have been maybe her cousin or somebody. You know, this ain't too far from all my folks. But, I mean, shoot, this is something I ran up on. It's a cemetery out in the woods. And if somebody don't come by, oh, that tree's about to fall over, but not lean against that. There's somebody come over here, and they bless them, they came and did some work. Help these folks out. But, yeah. It's all grades of stuff that be out here. But I came by later on, and I mean, it was so bad up in here, I got ate up with ticks. I mean, one of the worst times I got to eat up with ticks in my life was come over here to visit this cemetery and see what was going on with it. I mean, that's, you know, the dead folk need more respect than this. If I had the resources, I'd put up a fence and all this over here. And shoot, I got some relatives buried out in another town out in the woods. I can show y'all that if y'all want sometime. But, yeah, I want to clean up that cemetery and all that, but I just don't have resources. I try to get the local Boy Scouts to help me out, but, you know, everybody's got their own thing. But, yeah, if you know where our old cemetery is, try and get in contact with whoever the family is or whatever. They can't take care of it, you know, put in some time. You know, that's another thing. This is state game land, but aside from that, I don't know who owns this. I don't know who owns the land. You know, a lot of times state game lands, they're just, you know, like the paper company owns it. You know, timber company owns it, and they, you know, make a state game land for tax credit. And it's like, who knows? There ain't no signs nowhere, no posted signs. I, you know, figure out who the owner is. You know, it's one guy there, headstone, footstone. That's a dip in the ground. They might have exhumed the body. Hold on, let me back up. I don't know if you can see, but that is a dip in the ground. See that stick right there? Goes dips down. And it looks like there might have been some digging here too, and I don't know what that's about. And there's a whole pile of rocks. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't remember that being there. But this is a while back before I visited. You know, and here's another dip in the ground. I have no idea what's going on here. Well, you know, I'm going to get back into Ghostmobile and head on yonder. Y'all have a good one now.